Rice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate. These folks are ready to roar. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gators will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense, a big 3rd down.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Short connection to the tight end here. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that. Giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Wade. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Catch made on the out route. Will he score here? Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. Florida offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Catch made on the left side. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Wade. Defense is coming after him. That pass is caught. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Karapateas. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return. But the pick sets up the offense at the 39. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, South Carolina. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Went after, up and good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Wade. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's reeled in. It's Karapateas. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking to throw it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to throw it deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Back to the... Could not get his foot down. It's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Wade. The pocket breaking down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaking through defenders. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, looking to scramble. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Wade. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to try the extra point. Wow, the PAT is no good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. 2nd down after the incompletion. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back, it's Wade. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
After consecutive losses, you need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. And he'll set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Wade. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. What's a sack? They've got him. The 2-point conversion doesn't work, so they still trail. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Let's it go on the move, launching deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made way downfield, enormous gain. No huddle now for the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
To the air, it's Wade. Heavy pressure, hit as he throws. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 9-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now another deep ball here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one match.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10. As a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, South Carolina. His passing game is still on fire. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Florida offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Wade. Bringing pressure. Got him, he's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Nice grab. It's Karapateas. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback at working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and
breaks clear, end zone ahead. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain and then completion. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker and still going. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Davis. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down and goal upcoming. As a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
To throw, it's Wade. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and the football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's Wade. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. The two-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now. 9-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? A quick juke. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. Just ran away from the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Looking to pass. It's Wade. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Tackled there by the defense. And the Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
South Carolina, 71.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Florida offense will take over first and 10.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Back to throw. It's Wade. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Pressure is coming. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Gators lining up here on first and 10.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw again. And he's going to launch it deep again. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Gets made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Gamecocks will look to convert here on fourth down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gamecocks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Davis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.